traditional politics and law practice, I had the privilege, or probably the not so honorable opportunity as I now look back at this stage of my political life, of getting elected and serving in the 1971 Constitutional Convention, representing the first district of my home province of Nebraska. I naively believed then that this Constitutional Convention showed a lot of promise. After being out of touch with progressive politics and the academe for a long time, I knew I needed to update and prepare myself to work in that convention with former presidents of the Republic, Jose Maria and Carlos Garcia, former senators, cabinet members, and ambassadors, the promising young politicians at that time like Pimentel, Ingona, Gordon, Angara, Hilario Davide, to name a few, and even my very own venerable Dean Vicente Sigo of the UP College of Law. Concomitant to this sense of unpreparedness, I selected a law professor classmate as a consultant who recruited two young activists and former editors of the Philippine Collegian into my staff. To be candid, I was completely unaware that by a strange twist of fate and perhaps serendipity, the office of Delegate Romeo Capulong to the 1971 Constitutional Convention unwittingly became the safe house of Jose Maria Sison's followers. This incident introduced me to the author's writings and to progressive literature in general, or at least the basic teachings and principles, enough to enable me to understand the roots of the problems of Philippine society and the correct program to address them. Fortunately, or unfortunately, to some well-meaning relatives and friends of mine who see in my present impoverished condition as a sign of bad politics and meaningless law practice, this incident also introduced me to the politics of Jose Maria Sison. Now, my friends, I've been tasked to review Professor Sison. At the outset, let me state in a nutshell, Professor Sison's most significant contribution to the Filipino people's struggle for a just society and to the struggle of humanity against U.S. imperialism and the forces of reaction. In his lectures and writings, including the 12 articles in Book 1, and in his revolutionary work, the author consistently teaches us that Philippine society is semi-colonial and semi-feudal, and that the three evils of Philippine society are U.S. imperialism, feudalism, and bureaucrat capitalism. In a paper entitled Strengthen the Alliance for Human Rights in the National Democratic Movement, which was presented to the First National Congress of Karapatan on August 17, 1995, he firmly stated, so long as the semi-colonial and semi-feudal ruling system persists, the toiling masses of workers and peasants, the middle social strata, are exploited and oppressed. Their human rights, whether civil and political, as well as economic, social, and cultural, are incessantly violated by the imperialists and the exploiting classes of big compradors and landlords. Based on this analysis of Philippine society as semi-colonial and semi-feudal, Professor Sison advocated as early as 1968 and consistently maintained the revolutionary line that there has been no qualitative change in this status, and the Philippine Revolution must be national democratic in character that seeks the liberation of the Filipino people from foreign and feudal oppression and exploitation. He explained that this type of revolution seeks to assert national sovereignty against imperialism and its Filipino puppets, and fulfills the democratic aspirations of the peasants for land and to uphold the democratic rights of the broad masses against all forms of tyranny. And although the National Democratic Program is socialist in perspective and orientation,